Hello everybody, I'm James Quattro, and this week we've got the 2022 Ford F-250 XLT. Now this one here has the 6.7 liter Power Stroke V8 with 475 horsepower and 1,050 foot-pounds of torque. So if you're looking for something with a ton of power, this one is the one to go. Now this one, the way it's equipped, has the 3.55 electronic locking rear differential. It does not have the high capacity trailer tow package. So the way it sits, it's got 15,000 pounds of conventional towing capability and 15.7 with either a gooseneck or a fifth wheel package. And this one does have the optional fifth wheel prep with the pucks in the bed, which I'll show you when we get back there. And in between that engine and that differential is a 10-speed automatic transmission. Now let's go up front. This one does have the chrome appearance package. So with that, you're getting the chrome grille, you're getting the chrome bezels on the headlights, as well as fog lights and the chrome bumper. And this one here is, in my personal opinion, a very sharp Atlas blue. For some reason, people nowadays don't like colors. It's always silver, gray, black, white. This one here is an actual color, and it's called Atlas Blue, and I think it looks sharp, especially with the chrome appearance package. Now let's go on to the side. This one here has 18-inch PVD wheels, which are wrapped in some beautiful Goodyear Wrangler tires. So this one is ready to go anywhere. And this one does have the plow prep package, so that does give it the heavy-duty front suspension as well, which is very nice up here. As you probably noticed the past couple of videos, it does like to snow, and we get a lot of that around here. Also, you do have the chrome mirror caps for that chrome package, as well as the chrome extended length running boards, which is very nice. Which I personally like, having just a little bit extra running board here to be able to reach into the front, especially, you know, if you have something way up here, you don't have to crawl all the way in. On these big trucks, they are awfully tall, and this one does not have the bed step, so that could be very difficult. You know, so just something to consider there. Also very nice chrome exhaust tips here, which kind of just wraps up that whole chrome package as well. Now on to the back, more chrome. You've got the chrome door handle on the tailgate, as well as the more chrome bumpers. And this one does have the parking sensors as well, which is very nice. Class 5 tow hitch, so it can handle all those heavy loads, as well as a 7 and 4 pin. And I love how Ford puts them up here next to the license plate rather than down below. Much easier to hook and unhook your trailer there. Let's open up the tailgate. So in here we've got, as I mentioned, it's got the fifth wheel pucks. You got the spot to put the gooseneck ball in the middle there, as well as the 4 connections here for the quick release style fifth wheel, which Ford does offer as an accessory. And then back here you do have 7 as well as 4 pin again. So if you're using the fifth wheel or the gooseneck, you have the trailer connections right inside the bed, which is nice. You've also got the brackets around in all 4 corners of the bed for the box link cleats. And those things are also, I don't know if you're aware of this, those things are also compatible with the E-Track accessories as well. So the same things you'd use in like a cargo trailer or a box truck also work in those, which is kind of neat. As far as tie downs and other accessories there. You do have the box lighting as well. So you've got the button here, which will turn on some LED lights in the back. And then also on the third brake light, you've got a camera, which gives you a great view of your fifth wheel hitch when you go to line that up. Much easier to do that on your own. Now on to the back seat, more chrome, so we'll pull that door handle there. And then in here you've got a ton of space. So before I hop in, I do want to show you, underneath, the seats do fold up here. Underneath here we've got some storage. It is lockable in that there's actually a keyhole on the side of the seat where you can lock it down. So if you've got something in the back here, like a long gun, money, who knows, with the seat down, you can lock it closed so it can't be accessed easily anyway. You've got your box link cleats in here as well as the center caps for the wheels. And this actually does fold down pretty easily from one side, and then gives you a very large floor in here. You know, so additional cargo space. In my truck, my F-150, I use that a lot as just some out of the weather space. I do have a tonneau cover, but it works well with that. So let's hop in. All right. I'm not sure that you can ask for much more leg space than this. I got at least 12 inches of leg space in here, maybe even more than that. Plenty of head space. It's very, very comfortable back here. You do have 12-volt power as well as a USB, actually two USB-Cs. 110 power here with 400-watt max power on the back of the center console, which is nice. One thing that I love about the F-Series trucks, whether it's the 150s, the Super Duties, or even the Expedition for that matter, is the width of the back seat. I've got nearly 2-year-old twins currently. I've got a 9-year-old daughter. I can easily put all three of them in the back seat of my F-150. Anytime we usually go anywhere as a family, whether it's a road trip or, you know, just the grocery store, if we all got to go, we usually take my truck because it's just so much easier getting them in and out of that one row. My wife's got a minivan, but it's, you know, it's actually more practical for us to use the truck. So these big crew cab trucks are really great for a family. Even if you're doing the long road trip for camping, you can easily fit the whole family. Plus, you've still got the bed for storage if you need it, which is just great. All right, on to the front seat, the most important seat, and again, more chrome. This does have the keyless entry with the door pad here, which is nice. Power windows, locks, all that stuff. One thing that's kind of cool, even on the XLT level, is it does have the power scope mirrors. So you got the ability to extend both mirrors from a button here, but also to fold them in, which for anybody that's got a big garage, or maybe a not so big garage, the ability to fold them in, going through the car wash, anything like that, makes life much easier to be able to just fold them in right here, even on something with cloth seats like an XLT, which is pretty cool. It's got power, both power slide as well as power lumbar. It is manual recline, however. You do have spotlight mirrors on both side mirrors, which I can tell you from my F-150 are super bright. Automatic headlights, which are nice. Also, you have the ability to turn on your bed lights from back here, and those are pretty darn bright at night as well, and great for lighting up a trailer. And of course, your fog lights. So let's hop in and let's go over the most important seat in the truck. All right, we're in. Let's start this beast up. So one of the features this truck has, which I'm hoping to take advantage of here pretty quickly, because man, it is just cold out here today, is the rapid supplemental heater. So it should get up to temperature pretty quick. Also, being a XLT premium package, it does have heated seats on both sides, which is really nice. The new 2023 Super Duties will be much more like the 21 and newer F-150, but this is very much 2020. The steering wheel is exactly the same. The dash, the radio, the whole dash layout is identical to what you'd find in an F-150 in 2020. On the right side, it has your radio controls for volume and that. You got your cruise control and then your Bluetooth. It does have four-wheel drive. This one does have the locking differential, as I mentioned, outside, so you can just pull the knob here and it will lock in your rear differential. You've got your electric brake controller built in nicely down here. Over here, very classic Sync 3. You do have, let's see here, you got your camera button up here, which is nice. So they're showing you the third brake light, the bird's eye view of your bed. If you put it in reverse, it'll bring up the bumper camera. And then if you hit the plus sign up here, it's going to give you a bird's eye view of your hitch, like straight down, which I've used on my truck. I absolutely love that angle. And then if you hit the camera button up here, it'll bring up the third brake light camera so you can see that. Down here you've got manual heat, so no dual zone climate controls, and then all that, heated seats. Down here you've got USB A and C. And over here you got storage, as well as 2 cup holders. One thing that is kind of cool on this generation F-150 was the ability to slide this over, and you have 4 cup holders. So if you're going on a long trip, you need lots of cup holders. There's 4 of them when you have the column shift, which I'm pretty sure all Super Duties do. I'm trying to think if there's any that I've seen that have the floor shift. I can't think of any offhand, but then you've got 2 more cup holders behind you, which is great. Over here, another 110 with 400 watt capabilities, as well as your 12 volt power here. On the right side, you've got some storage above the glove box. You've got the glove box. And then up here, you've got auxiliary switches, which, if you're ever looking to order a truck, order with the auxiliary switches. No reason not to. They aren't very expensive, and it gives you a lot of flexibility down the road, or if the next owner wants that capability, it gives them the capability. So really no reason not to. Auxiliary switches are very nice to have. Very large center console. Room for hanging files if you want them, or it's got the change holder there. And then last but not least, it does have remote start on the key, which is great. That's part of the premium package. And then, like most if not all modern Fords, it does have the ability to use Ford Pass to unlock, lock, start, locate. With the trucks, you get a few other goodies as well. And Ford's done a really good job refining that app down. It's really come a long way from when it first launched, and really one of my favorite features of modern Fords is that Ford Pass app. So download it. Also, you get to take full advantage of the Ford Pass rewards, which is great. So yeah, modern technology. So there you have it, the 2022 Ford F-250 XLT with the chrome appearance package. If you need a truck that has plenty of power and towing capabilities and some of the creature comforts without going crazy and over the top, this is the truck for you. At an MSRP of just a hair over $72,200, in today's market, not a horrible price. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really gives me the motivation to keep doing this, and I'd love to continue to do this. So please subscribe, ring the little notification bell. Until next time, see you later.